channel. So today we have a brand new release that has just come out from Dolce & Gabbana in their Dolce range, and it's called Dolce Rose. So I'm going to be giving you my review, my first impressions, how it differs to the other ones in the range. If you're new here, then hi, welcome. We are all about perfumes here, so check out my hundreds and hundreds of other perfume review videos. And if you're a regular but you haven't subscribed yet, I know a lot of you don't realise perhaps that you haven't hit subscribe yet. Do hit that red button down there and show your support and join the conversation in the comments down below. And as always, I'll leave links to where you can get this in the UK, Europe, US down below in the description. So let's get into it. So this new release, 2021, is not to be confused with other previous releases which look very similar. So the Dolce range all come in these bottles with these beautiful caps on the top with like a flower. And of course this is red for rose. There are two other red ones that they have previously released. So when I first saw this, I thought it was just them again. Then I realised it wasn't, it's new. So they have Dolce Garden, which bottle very similar to this. I definitely think they should have made that green or something. And then you have Dolce Rose Excelsior, which also comes in a red bottle, but that has like a frosted glass, so it's a little bit different. But they now have three in these red bottles, and it says rose here in quite small writing at the bottom, so if you're not super familiar with the range, I definitely think it could be easy to buy the wrong one. Anyway, this is the new one for 2021, and I have to say, guys, that I definitely like it. It's a super pretty smell. I would liken it to Miss Dior Rose and Roses. It's a very fresh, light rose. It's very green and sparkling, and when I sprayed it and wore it this morning when it arrived, I just got this like sense of spring and sense of freshness that it made me smile. Now as it settles, the rose becomes more and more prominent, but at first it's actually quite fruity. So there's a lot of green apple in here, mandarin orange and red currant, and you really do get, especially the green apple, this fresh, zesty, you know, just woke up type feeling. And I guess it took me by surprise a bit because with the name I thought I was going to straight away get loads of rose, but getting these really fresh, citrusy, fruity scents was like a welcome surprise. There's also a tiny bit of magnolia in here, which works well with the rose to keep it modern and light, and it's not a stuffy rose. If you look at the fragrance notes, it says that there's a musk in here, but I don't really get any musk, so this isn't powdery. It's not like an old-fashioned rosy smell. It's a very dewy, fresh spring rose. And I've noticed that all these new rose perfumes that are coming out from the different brands, and there are a lot, they all seem to have this very green, watery rose feel to them. Like what rose is now is not what rose used to be like 20 years ago, where it was more powdery and musky. What I would say though is it's a shame that this is an eau de toilette. So I found that even though I could smell it on me for about an hour, it then faded quite quickly, and now it's about 4 hours later and I can't even smell it on my skin. So it is a true eau de toilette. It's not heavy at all. So I would say that this is probably more for someone who wants something light, or perhaps you live in a very humid climate, you don't want a heavy fragrance, very much daytime, just something that's fresh and uplifting, but not something that's going to be super heavy, and something where you're going to want to still really smell of it many hours later. It is a light eau de toilette. The bottle, I think, is just beautiful. It has a sort of red tint to the liquid, and of course you have this black, like typical Dolce & Gabbana bow, and then of course the really pretty lid is so nice, and the packaging as well, you know, the red with the black bow, and then the inside has this nice sort of rosy pattern on it. So I think this is probably coming out ready for US Mother's Day. We have Mother's Day in the UK a bit earlier in March, and I think this would be a really pretty Mother's Day type fragrance, just very light and pretty, and I think hard to dislike. If you don't know what to get someone, this could be quite a safe buy because it's just fresh and light and feminine, and you know, if they don't like it, well, it's not going to last that long anyway. So it's, yeah, I think it's definitely pretty. I don't think it's my favourite from the range. I'm going to do a video on the Dolce range because I think there's 7 of them now. So I'm going to explain the difference between them all. I've just been ordering some of them this morning. But it is nice, like it made me smile. And I'm trying so many new perfumes at the moment, right? Like not many of them invoke that type of reaction. So I think it's pretty, it's nice. I just wish it was 10 times stronger. So guys, let me know what you think. Have you tried it yet? What do you think of the bottles, or which is your favourite from the range? I know that Dolce Garden is super popular, the coconutty one. So let me know down below in the comments what you think. But that's it guys, so thanks so much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video.